So North Texas, for people that are not aware of it, is just one of those places right now that will tell you it's just crazily expanded. And don't take my word for it. Just go online, check
Yeah.
right now, and see what's going on there. As a matter of fact, if you have the time, you can visit our website landzille.com and check out some of our articles on development in North Texas. We have a full publication just for that. It is insane. One of the big factors, of course, think about it this way. Number one, anywhere there's significant road infrastructure expansion, naturally is a no-brainer, would be a magnet for development, right? So that's a big one there. So road infrastructure is just insane right now in terms of expansion of the road within North Texas. I'll give example. Highway 380 is expanding crazy right now. One of our big highways. We are seeing 75 expanding up north towards Melissa, Anna, towards Shaman. In expansion, there's the Dallas North Tollway expansion, phase 4A, phase 5 coming. Crazy, insane expansion within those highways also. There are a lot of farm to market expansion also. Then there's the McKinney National Airport. Now, McKinney is one of our major cities in North Texas. Now, believe it or not, it's going to be a commercial airport by 2026. So this is significant expansion. We have that, which is a real expanding crazy right now. Then when we go to Grayson County, this is another county. We're talking about $40 billion investment from the Shaman Semiconductor Chip Act. So we have mega fab being built there. We have Global Wafer, another $5 billion. So on the aggregate, we're talking of up north of $50 billion plus coming to one city. So you can imagine all this, the axis around those cities is just going crazy right now. So the city is technically gone, really, because it's very expensive now. But you can imagine 45 miles radius of those city is just going crazy. The projection is about 6,500 jobs coming there. So think about it. 6,500 people would need places to live.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm Kristen, and I'm here with Akin Akinfenwa, who is the founder of LandZille.
Hi,
Thank you
Christine.
for being here.
A pleasure to speak with you, Kristen.
Amazing. So we're going to talk all about land, which will be very exciting.
Let's
So
go, Kristen.
let's get to the beginning. When did you kind of fall in love with the real estate industry?
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
So I'll tell you a little bit about my background, really. My first degree, I used to be a land surveyor. And because of that, the passion of land was just inherent in me. My first degree, I moved to the US, originally from Nigeria, moved to the US, and did a master's in geomatics and evolved into technology space. And I got into cybersecurity, became head of delivery of a global consulting firm in cyber operation technology. But over the years, I still kept my passion of land and I started considering areas I can explore in real estate. Land was just a natural fit for me. And the question is, okay, why land? Okay, yeah, it's natural and it's visionary, really. Land is a vision. Land is something you tell someone to think and say, well, this is a San Francisco when it was at the early stage. This is an LA when it was at the early stage. It was just bare land, really. And the last I checked, we can all agree, land is not, the maker is not creating any land again, right? So land is always going to be there. And it's the bedrock, the foundation for any major development, including the roads, waterways, and the homes, and every kind of infrastructure we see out there. So because of that, it kind of gave me a natural affinity towards land. It was easy for me to just relate with, unlike other part of real estate. So I started the business 4 years ago with a partner of mine. And as we started, the first thing was we bought as investors ourselves for our own use, for our family and ourselves. Then over time, we realized it seems to be a need, in some underserved market, So we kind of did a pilot. We bought a few acres, maybe about 60 acres. And to our surprise, we had pipeline of people waiting, you know. So we're shocked that, oh, wait a minute, this seems to be an opportunity here. We wanted to sell to like 3, 4 families. We had about 10 people in the wait list. So we said, oh, wow, okay, this is an opportunity we can explore. So we started doing more research, educating ourselves, understanding the implication, working with surveyors and strategic partners. And today, here we are. We're excited where we are right now. It's a very amazing, fast growing business for us. And we just can't wait to see what's coming up next.
That's incredible. And when did you really make the decision to go all in on this when you were juggling kind of the two passions in your life?
So I would say, at some point, you just realize this is big. This is massive because the need is always there and the demand is just there. I think it became my OR moment was when I realized in one of our projects, we had a slot for about 11 people and we had 20 something people in our pipeline. So at that point, we knew, okay, we have to work with more strategic banks, more strategic title companies, more strategic surveyors, because for our community that we serve, they are extremely educated, extremely savvy, extremely knowledgeable. They would ask you all the hard questions. So for us, it kind of elevated our game. If you notice for us, we have tons of research we put together at LandZille. So at LandZille, we have a resource page. We have a team dedicated strictly to just work on research, check for all the city ordinances, check for all the state infrastructure bill, the federal infrastructure bill, any kind of lake, airport, road expansion, colleges. We check to make sure we have first-hand knowledge of what's coming up within your city. So we constantly check for development data because we have a very sophisticated, educated community that would ask you a lot of questions. So for us, the blessing was that because these folks will ask us tons of questions, you better step up your game and be ready to answer those questions. So it forced us to go back to our books, to go back and do more research, more information. And also very important for us is for any city or county we decide to go to,
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
we go to meet their leadership. Our most recent project is in the city called Gainesville, amazing city with solid infrastructure, proximity to a $40 billion investment in Sherman, Texas, and it's very close to Oklahoma. It's just a very well positioned strategic location, one of the best city out there. Beautiful downtown, amazing college, the oldest community 2-year college in Texas is actually located there. They have Frank Box Zoo. It's just amazing place, right? We spoke with the city leadership also to tell us about the city, what's coming up with the city. And, the leadership was very gracious enough to give us more information. about the city. Barry Sullivan was, is the city manager, and he was so gracious, gave us a lot of insight about the city, the plan, the road infrastructure expansion coming up, inclusion of some Fortune 500 coming to the city to create employment. So we do a lot of research. We also go to the Chamber of Commerce, we go to the planning and zoning to kind of know, because it's important to have that knowledge to share with our community. Because
Of course.
if I talk to you, let's say Christine, I say, hey, Christine, this is an opportunity. You would ask me, okay, what is the data point that supports this investment? So I want to be able to give you that information confidently without any
Yeah, and you guys sell a lot of your land below fair market price, correct?
yes. And the beautiful thing is that we have a model that is just amazingly effective. I'll give an example data. So, a city like Gainesville, amazing, beautiful city, it has Moss Lake, one of the beautiful hidden treasure in Texas right now. And homes within Moss Lake, neighboring of Moss Lake, go for as high as $5 million, 1 million. It's quite expensive, right? Now, if you buy an acre of land within this vicinity, we're talking of probably paying easily 100 grand, 85 grand above for 1 acre. But we sell a minimum of 12 acres. And the reason is simple. In the state of Texas, to qualify for agric exemption, you should have over 10 acres of land. So because of that, we make sure, I think 10 or 11 acres, we make sure that we, sell minimum of 12 acres so that you have room to qualify for the ag exemption. The implication of the ag exemption is that it allows you to qualify for a lot of tax break, right? So if your tax is two grand, for example, your tax for the year based on your ag exemption might be $100. So the difference in the gap, in the tax difference is really astonished. So because of that, we want our community to take advantage of that. Then also the price you will get it for us might be 20 grand an acre, the equivalent. So you can imagine the fair market value is going as high as 70, 80 grand. But because we bought large chunk of land, we can break it down to smaller tract and sell it at a much more affordable price to our community, for example.
That's amazing. You guys have like a really sophisticated, in place, you have a lot of great systems. How did you go about choosing your team and building it up?
So, it's a blessing when you have partners that are strategic and you really love to work with each other. My partner and I have been friends for over 20 years, my core partner. So it helps a lot to have people that you do life with and you kind of enjoy each other's company. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, you have to understand that at the end of the day, inherently, most of us want to do the right thing, right? People want you to give them an environment they can be themselves and still add maximum value. So for us, some of the criteria for our team, selection is we want to make sure you have the genuine passion and interest of people. We are passionate about our community and our people. Relationship is everything for us, really, because our business is long term. We're not thinking short term. So everything is relationship. We're ready to walk away from a deal to protect our customers' interest all the time, 100% of the time.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So if you're working with us as a partner, we must see the same value system. You must, at the end of the day, yes, it's a business first. We're there to be profitable as a business, but we're not going to compromise the profit, the value system because of some buck here and there. So for us, it's so important because, and these are customers, some of them are your friends, some of them are your referral from friends, right? So you want to keep and preserve those relationships. So to us, it's very personal. For every one of our projects, we want to make sure we protect the interest of the client, make sure we get you valuable land, get you a good team to help you with the financing, get you the best title company to help and integrate and help you with the lien check and all of the key fundamentals are checked. We have the best surveyors in the world. And so, we put all those fundamentals together to help our team to be successful. So I think the choice of team is simple. Just, you must align with our value system. You must be, bring excellence to your game. 100% of the time. And when you miss things, you must own it quickly and let's just fix it and move on.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, all that stuff is incredibly important. And what kind of clients are you working with? What kind of, where are they at in their career and what type of people in the real estate industry are they?
So, the clients we work with, they're a mixture of a young startup, young graduate that just left college and they are starting to build their life and they are looking at things they can invest in and hold for maybe 7, 10 years of their life as an investment vehicle. Now, as they do other investment, a lot of people do mutual funds, buy homes, whatever you're doing is good. Land is just one of those vehicles you can also add to your portfolio, right? We also have clients that are established, that are professionals working in the field already. And a lot of them are getting to 35, 55 upward, and they think of retirement and they're thinking, I'm not sure this my 401k is going to cut it because right now it's not looking, as exciting as I think. So they said, you know what? Why don't we find a way to kind of put some funds somewhere that we can feel the potential return on investment can be really, really substantial in the next 10 years, for us. And in North Texas, there's a lot of use case for that. City called Frisco, amazing city. A city called McKinney, amazing city. Anna, Texas, for some places. 10 years ago, acres of land there were going for probably 10 to 15 grand. Each of this city right now, the minimum you see is 100 grand an acre. So these are very significant shifts within 10 years. So and the reality is 10 years come so quick. So you wake up and realize, oh shoot, I got white beard and it's 10 years, right? So you just realize things change so quick. So because of that, we think it's a solid vehicle for investment for long term for a lot of our community. And the other piece of folks we work with a lot are actual builders. A lot of builders buy with us and intend to hold for 5, 7 years so that once development gets crazy within those city, they can now use their investment to start building in those cities. So it's just a better way. A lot of them buy at premium now and they wish they had bought earlier to start developing. So now they've learned from that experience. They're now buying, cheaper now and waiting 5 years towards development down the road. And the other folks I've seen is just families that want to buy and set up their children. Say, okay, you know what? My daughter, my son is about to go to college. I'm going to buy a land as a gift for you. And you pay, put the down payment, then you start financing, $500 a month or whatever the number is, just to force you to start thinking of savings and have investment for yourself long term. So those are the typical clients we've seen in the last couple of weeks. One I also missed is we have a lot of realtors in our communities. So, they bring their clients and they get their, referrals based on the clients they bring. So that's also a big one in our community.
Yeah. I mean, you work with just a variety of people with a variety of things that they want to do in the market. And I would love to hear your perspective on the market. I know that a lot of people are a little reticent to enter it. I would love to hear your perspective as someone who deals with a lot of land.
Yeah. So, that's a great question, Kristen. So, a lot of people ask me, okay, what do you think about the market now? What do you think? Should we go into the market? Yeah. Okay. So, I would say ultimately make a decision based on where you are at your space at the moment, right? Don't make any hasty decision, no emotion attached to this. At the same time, I know land is one of those assets historically has not had record of significant depreciation. So that's the good part of it. So unlike your brick and mortar real estate, you buy multifamily home, apartment complexes, and all that, the maintenance cost, and the fact that sometimes the value drops a lot because of a lot of people having issues with foreclosure or the economy downtime. And for land, many times we don't have those challenges really as much. I think it's very, very minimal to be honest, because the maintenance is non-existent in our case because once you buy a land from us, we also have farmers lined up to start maintaining your land. So they pay you for leasing your land to use, which is amazing. So you get paid, per acre on your land. So imagine for a land, you're paying maybe $100 a year for tax and you're collecting for lease maybe $700 from the farmer leasing the land to you. So we don't have a lot of challenges at this point in terms of land. And I think honest truth is that for investors is a big opportunity I've seen because areas that are typically out of reach, now you have a chance because the market is a little bit slow. So you can getting now because of the slow pace of the development in the market. I'll give an example. There's a lot of infrastructure construction going on in North Texas, and some of them have been delayed because of they have been short staffed because of the current immigration crackdown. Then there's been also some elements of some of the equipment and facilities they use are not, easily available because of the tariff at the moment. So there's that element of, people kind of, slowing down a little bit because of those two factors right now. However, with that comes opportunity, I think, because the slowdown, the pace of, it slowing down makes the development not as rapid to increase the value of the real estate. So because of that, a lot of people can even get in quicker, I think, in my opinion.
Wow. I mean, it's great to hear optimism about the market, and it's great to hear your perspective on all that. And you're specifically dealing in North Texas. Talk about that market because that seems like a great place to get in with land.
So North Texas, for people that are not aware of it, is just one of those places right now that will tell you it's just crazily expanded. And don't take my word for it. Just go online, check
Yeah.
right now, and see what's going on there. As a matter of fact, if you have the time, you can visit our website landzille.com and check out some of our articles on development in North Texas. We have a full publication just for that. It is insane. One of the big factors, of course, think about it this way. Number one, anywhere there's significant road infrastructure expansion, naturally is a no-brainer, would be a magnet for development, right? So that's a big one there. So road infrastructure is just insane right now in terms of expansion of the road within North Texas. I'll give example. Highway 380 is expanding crazy right now. One of our big highways. We are seeing 75 expanding up north towards Melissa, Anna, towards Shaman. In expansion, there's the Dallas North Tollway expansion, phase 4A, phase 5 coming. Crazy, insane expansion within those highways also. There are a lot of farm to market expansion also. Then there's the McKinney National Airport. Now, McKinney is one of our major cities in North Texas. Now, believe it or not, it's going to be a commercial airport by 2026. So this is significant expansion. We have that, which is a real expanding crazy right now. Then when we go to Grayson County, this is another county. We're talking about $40 billion investment from the Shaman Semiconductor Chip Act. So we have mega fab being built there. We have Global Wafer, another $5 billion. So on the aggregate, we're talking of up north of $50 billion plus coming to one city. So you can imagine all this, the axis around those cities is just going crazy right now. So, the city is technically gone, really, because it's very expensive now. But you can imagine 45 miles radius of those city is just going crazy. The projection is about 6,500 jobs coming there. So think about it. 6,500 people would need places to live. Most of them will not want to live in the city, so they need all the hub around those cities to definitely live. So we're talking of the places like Gainesville, Texas, Honey Grove, Texas, Bonham, Texas, Anna, Texas, Melissa, McKinney. So these are places that are going to be very significant in terms of, where people would want to definitely live in. Then beside that, we also have big expansion in terms of lakes, the largest man-made lake in Texas, in 30 years, Bodak Lake is also up north there, right? In Honey Grove. We also have Leonard Water Treatment. We have Lake Raff, another huge, massive lake coming there. Then also the proximity to Oklahoma, Texas, Oklahoma, the borderline, we have a lot of development coming there, within that space also. So all of this kind of just laid the foundation in terms of growth and expansion within North Texas. Then, not to forget, Frisco, one of our big cities right now, Universal Studio is coming there, Safari is coming there, a lot of golf courses are coming there, a lot of massive construction of hotels, billions of dollars in terms of investment right now in those locations. So those are the big factors driving development within this axis right now. It's a lot of funds that have been pumped in there. So naturally the development is just crazy everywhere. Everywhere is massive development there. So those are the drivers.
It seems so exciting. I mean, it seems like
It
such a big
is.
opportunity. So
It is. It is.
we're kind of at the end of our time here. So remind everybody where to find you with LandZille and kind of the resources you have on your website.
Thank you. Do you want me to share and show people where it is? If you
Sure.
want to, just go to landzille.com. LandZille.com, and I'll show you real quick. Just go to LandZille, yeah, LandZille.com, and we have tons of resources you can grab here. Go to LandZille.com and go to our resource page. You would see amazing, amazing information here. We have a magazine here. Just subscribe to our blog and look at the magazine here. Just go there and pick and just get information. We're an education platform also. We love to educate, and we have the passion for teaching and making sure people are knowledgeable and understand the power of land. We love land. That's what we do.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here. I think people learned a lot today.
Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. I appreciate your time, Kristen.
And thank you, everybody, for listening. We will see you back next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.